You know, what what do I've been saying? I've been saying it for years now. YouTube has become a place when it comes to these content creators, when it comes to these preachers, when it comes to these uh, various YouTubers, talking about controversial things, or it's become a place where watching these people have become more and more entertaining. First and foremost, I'm entertained because I be calling it time and time and time again. There's not much real wisdom that's just being put out there anymore, and that's why I just don't watch certain people anymore. They just regurgitating the same things over and over and over again, and uh, you know, it's sad. It's sad, but this guy right here, Ringo Raw TV. Didn't I tell you that these cats wasn't gonna move on no land and rough it or anything? Look, this is what he does. He goes and he purchases uh, a house uh, out there in North Carolina. Look at this nice house. Look, very, very nice house. Very, very nice house. Because could you imagine a guy like this roughing it, building a house or working with his hands, and he's claiming that he's a laborer. He's claiming that he's a carpenter. But these cats, they ain't gonna move out to no piece of land and build with their hands, because they're lazy. Fundamentally, they're lazy. And this brings me to what I want to talk about when it comes to YouTube and these folks. I said it many years ago. And at one point in time, my channel was monetized. And I said to myself, you know what? What happens if these people turn off this monetization and I get used to this YouTube money, right? What happens? What happens if that happens? I put myself in a state where, I'm pretty much dependent on ad revenue money. And what has begun to happen in the last year, or even more so, you have famous YouTubers, whatever is Just Pearly Things, Fresh and Fit. Who else got demonetized? They went after the Blizzard King, Pastor Dow. All these people, they've been demonetized, and their primary source of income was YouTube revenues. None of these people have any businesses or anything like that. Patreon has become the new hot thing. OnlyFans, but what happens when they cut this stuff off? What happens? And people are dependent on this money. And this goes back to this guy right here. Obviously, this man doesn't have any other income outside of online revenue. And what happens when you're making $100,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 a month, and then YouTube turns around and says, you know what? Click with the press of a button, they demonetize your channel. All that money goes away. All that money goes away. And we're seeing this happen more and more and more, where these folks, they're getting struck down, demonetized. It's amazing how, I talked about this guy. He's a lawyer, Dennis Sperling. And if you talk dirty about Dennis Sperling on YouTube, he turns around and he gets your channel cut down. I don't know how he does it, but he can pretty much get anybody's channel shut down or demonetized. He's a lawyer. He knows the lingo. He knows how to put that attack on people. And people have lost their livelihoods, because this is people's livelihoods now. Man, that's a cheesy bathroom. You know what I mean? He could pay me 10, 12 G's and I fly out and get that bathroom done. But it's looking real cheesy in there. That plastic, Ringo, you need to reach out, holler at your boy and pay me 15 G's and I'll come out and remodel your bathroom because I know you ain't going to do it. But this is why I tell y'all people, real skills. Get out there and learn something real. Something that somebody can't take away from you at the drop of a press of a button or something. Whether it's certain kinds of passive income that they can't touch. Because, if somebody can touch your money, let me tell you something. The ultimate freedom is when you can say what you want to say, go where you want to go, and do what you want to do without somebody can touch your pockets. When somebody can touch your pockets, when somebody can throw you out on the street, when somebody can deprive your income, these jobs. See, I'm a living representation of what you need to be doing. And that's them just keeping it 100. The average person out there. You need to, that kitchen is real cheesy. You need to hire me, do some custom backsplash. Yeah, man, I could hook you up, boy. Your boy Ringo. It's gonna cost you 15 bands, but hey, man, you got that YouTube money, and I'm willing to work. And I only accept cash too. I only accept cash. My clients give me cash. I don't do credit cards. I don't do Venmo. I don't do PayPal. I don't do Cash App because all that stuff can be tracked. You got to pay taxes on all that money. But, this is a problem for folks. They shut down your channel, and now what you going to do? Now you're begging for money. Now you're on these other, now you're Cash Apping, send me Cash App. Are you serious? Get a job, man. Get a job. All these people need to get, find a way to support their families instead of, online begging. Because that's all it is. And, I'm not getting much information new. The information that I watch now, man, I better be learning how to make some money and do something and make some moves. Now, and you people, I watch this stuff. And it's nothing there. This is why I say it's more so, looking at the moral decline in society, looking at, how people just don't want to make an honest living. And there's very few people out there. I mean, when it comes to YouTube, all it is just regurgitating the same gun videos, the same stuff. They're not giving anybody any new or good information. Learn real skills. Learn how to support your family. I just now got some goats, and we're gonna be raising them to, do the goat milk thing, and because what I found is a lot of people, they're into the natural herbal stuff, but they're not producing anything. They're just getting stuff in bulk and they're reselling it, and the people that got real skills and sell real products and bring real value to society, those are the people that are going to survive and thrive. But then you got the pariahs that just want you to, in essence, just be at these various platforms, send them money for them talking. All they do is talk. Send me money and, talk and send me money. I'm going to talk to you and you're going to send me money. And you're going to subscribe to this thing and you're going to send me money. But when I look at these people, they're not really giving you any good information. They're just keeping you distracted. While you get poor and more struggling and they get the bag by just talking. It's sad, man. Look at the apostles. Look at Paul. Look at these people. They work for a living. Fast forward today, you got these Bible bums. You got these people begging for money on YouTube, begging for money on Patreon, begging for money on Cash App, begging for money on Venmo, begging for money. That's all they're doing. And they're getting rich while you suffer. Well, you know, this is what you got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. These channels are going to be demonetized. They're going to be. It's just a matter of time. I said it again and again, and it's like, boom, it happens. Like, what did I say? What did I say? I'll tell you. Real skills, real assets, real friends. Been saying it for years, but so few people gonna get it. Sad.